Watch out, sounds like King wants you in Watch out, King sounds like King wants in your pants. Doesn't everyone, Gabs, my dear? I sure as hell don't. Hey guys, and welcome back to Cygnus Plays April Was a Fool, Part 2. Stretch. Alright, let's get right back into it. Reminds me fondly of my parents and home. In order to work in the city, I had to move away from my family. I miss them, yet they'd both be proud to hear of what I'm doing now. As we get further from the city, the number of trees along the side of the road start to increase, and the small buildings of farms in the distance get harder to see. I turn my attention back to the road ahead of me to try to stop getting lost in how homesick I feel. Cygnus! Cygnus! At the sound of my name being called, I turn to see Kent running towards me. He looks very excited about something. Thanks again for backing me up there. These people would never pick the peaceful option. They're all, well, nothing bad, they just like jumping headfirst into adventure. He laughs when my head tilts to one side, but it's perplexing, isn't it? Kent's an adventurer too. Why did he want to avoid doing combat with evil? Yeah, I like adventure too, but when it comes to things like this, peace is always the best option. We don't have to solve things by running in with our weapons drawn, shouting like a couple of barbarians. My father Ken always says, the best wars are won by brandishing the flag of peace. That is a nice policy. Looking at Kent's attire, I suspected he came from the north. The inhabitants of that snow-filled land were rumored to be a crass bunch, but I guess Kent's village must be different. Just recently, we brought the issue of Summer Village to the UM, and they solved it all nice and simple. See, Summer Village kept stealing our crops in retaliation to us stealing their daughters, so not very nice. Dad got it all sorted out, though. The UM took away Summer's rights to have weapons. Everything's a lot more peaceful now. Before I could raise a question, Erwin drags me away from Kent. Hey, we're talking. There's just some things I want to discuss with Cygnus. Don't mind me, I'll bring her right back. His words dissolve into a quiet hiss in my ear. Look, I know the stuff he's saying sounds pretty messed up. Truth be told, his dad stormed into the UM and threatened them to fix the problem, but Kent doesn't know that, and he isn't going to find that out. Got it? His dad threatened the UM? That wasn't something Kent needed to know. Isn't there some government that can regulate that sort of stuff? The thing his dad threatened the UM was... Yo, time to stop all that yapping in the back line. We've got a monster. Oh, crap. We've got a monster. Why something annoying like this? I've got the... Before she could finish that sentence, a streak ran past us all. There was a terrible sound of metal meeting bird flesh, a slicing sound, bones crushing, a wailing scream, wild and furious. Ah, how nice of our star to show his abilities to the young miss so early into her journey. What you're looking at right now is the true face of Kentson, son of Kent, a powerful warrior doused in the blood and fears of his enemies. I could only tremble. The form that stood before me was nothing like the boy that was just talking to me mere moments ago. Kent's smile was charming, and his eyes were filled with nothing but kindness and joy. This... Ah! With nothing else to hit, his axe falls down into the body of the bird once more, grinding the corpse into smaller pieces. I have to cover my eyes. Oh, look at his little ferret guys. It's like, wah! Warrior! Oh, jeez. It'll be over soon. He just needs to ride it out. Ride what out? Gun-strong hands land on my shoulder to try to reassure me. I stumble backwards a bit and reach out to grab anything. The first thing my hand finds is Erwin's sleeve. Oh, don't worry. He'd never hurt us. It's all very convenient. He'll calm down momentarily. Huh? What happened to the bird? That doesn't look like something Gaaaah would do. That's right. I have way more class than that. Erwin moves away from my side, brushing my hand away. He pulls Kent away from the body that he was still standing over. He drops an arm over the younger boy's shoulder and shoots a glare at Gaaaah. She just got a bit more carried away than usual. Right, Gabs, my dear? Huh? Oh, right. That's Gaaaah for you. She's always on top of things. Sorry I missed it all. I guess I spaced out again. It's cool. I got plenty more fire where that came from. To demonstrate, she lets a wave of fire rush from her fingertips and up her arms. Blake, are you okay? You look a bit pale. Everyone looks at Blake when he's called out. It's true. Sweat is clinging to his washed-out face, and his eyes seem more nervous than usual, somehow. I would be too. You're fine, man. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm fine. That's good. I can't ever get used to that. Erwin quickly shoots me a look and mouths the words, "Don't tell him anything." I stare back, still dumbfounded by the entire turn of events. Why shouldn't we tell Kent what really happened? He's a crazy sociopath. As an outsider, I suppose I'm not meant to understand. He's secretly a crazy sociopath. Awesome. I'm glad. That's good. Jeez. What would I do? Okay, so this guy is totally psycho. But he doesn't know it. He's really sweet and nice. But then when violence happens, he's just like, oh, I gotta kill shit. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid he'll beat me up if I tell him or whatever. So, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, he has to know. I mean, like, I would like to know if I was secretly a crazy person, just like attacking things. I'd like people to tell me so I could try to stop or whatever. They're confused. I don't know what to do. Just agree with what he says. There's no point getting on Owen's bad side. He basically doesn't want Ken finding out about this stuff. Ever. Was something like that really okay? Doesn't Ken have a right to know this about himself? You're probably wondering why he doesn't want you telling him, right? I nod my head slowly. My attention is mostly focused on Kent and Erwin, talking back and forth with each other. From their body language, they act like they're rather close, so why won't Erwin be honest with Kent? Erwin says it's useful having Kent around like that. He's afraid if he finds out the truth, he'll stop. Kent's not about fighting normally. Gah, slimy wretch. What a horrible thing to say about your best friend. Whatever, I've never liked it. But Erwin's got a point, right? Just think of when we fought the Demon Lord. Kent's berserker mode saved the day then. He's done it a few times. Besides that too, it is useful. He'd hate it. Kent doesn't like to hurt other people. It was just a bird. Besides, them's the breaks. You play with Erwin Gates, you're gonna have to get used to doing things you don't like. I mean, look, he's got you traveling with me, don't he? She gives her younger brother a quick punch in the arm, and he only grumbles in response, his sour expression deepening further. Ha 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 ha. Right. Well, Kent, I'll let you get back to hitting on the new girl. Wait, that's not... Ha ha ha. Erwin shoves Kent towards me and, with a small wave, takes off ahead of the rest of us. Kent blushes for a moment before gaining his composure. Oh, right. We were discussing my dad, weren't we? There's nothing much more to say about him. Hey, have you ever been to the north before? I shake my head. Traveling wasn't something I had the luxury of affording. That's too bad. I bet you'd like it. Just like that, he's back to his usual self. He begins chatting enthusiastically about his hometown, painting pictures in my head of snow-covered mountains and white skies, frozen lakes, and caverns of crystal. Ooh, pretty. I had seen some paintings in books before, but the vivid imagery Kent's words formed made the expanses of the north seem more romantic and wonderful. But not any less cold. Either way, the descriptions are enough to replace the sight of Kent's axes twisting into the back of the dead bird from my eyelids. Yep. That's a beautiful image right there. Oh god. I love the music in this game. It's so awesome. Da da da. Okay. We continue across the open plains until we reach an inn along the road. Everyone agrees that we need a rest here for the night. Apparently, it's been their tradition to rest at this inn before all of their adventures, whether it's in the direction they need to go or not. That seems like a strange tradition to me, but I won't step on their routine. The inn has a very cozy feeling to it. Wooden walls, wooden tables, wooden dishes. A large man with a strong mustache is sitting at the counter, and he smiles warmly at us. I do my best to smile back the same, but it's hard when he likely thinks I'm someone I'm not. My good keep. 5 rooms. The penthouse suite for myself as usual. The innkeeper gives us the key to our rooms. Gabby and Blake share one room between the two of them. Wouldn't it make more sense to give them the penthouse suite? Still, I had said I wouldn't step on their routine, so Erwin doesn't seem likely to give it up anyway. Okay, the deal is we meet downstairs at the crack of dawn. No waste of time, understood? Yes, ma'am. Gonna have to forgive me if I catch a little extra beauty sleep. I have to keep this face looking bright and charming at all times. Seriously. Nah, crack of dawn sounds fine. Evan and Blake nod as well. Good. Good. Then let's all get some rest and get ready for the real journey. We all bid each other good night and head off to our respective rooms. My first adventure! I'm getting excited! Oh, water, you're my favorite thing on the world. The room I've been assigned is just as cozy as the main entrance. There's a tiny fireplace at one end. It's lit, and the crackling noise and smell of burning wood is relaxing. The bed is warm, and there's a small table with some fresh bread and cured meat on top that adds a delicious scent to mingle with the fire. There's a set of pajamas spread out on the bed that look soft and inviting, and I rustle myself into them. They're a bit too small, but they'll do, since I wasn't given any time to get any of my real clothes. I set the barmaid dress on a chair and leave it near the fireplace so it'll be warm when I put it on the next morning. It would have been nice to have had time to buy something other than my uniform, but oh well. Oh, and one of the extra art graphics or whatever that they said that they were going to implement were the pajamas. So I'm excited to see them in pajamas. When I update this. Yeah. As I nestle myself under the covers and get ready to drift off, there's a knock on my door. Not thinking, I ask them to come in. It's Kent! Oh man. Ooh, boy in my room. Don't know what to do. I'm shocked to see Kent standing in the doorway, face drawn tight and eyes downcast. Such an expression is out of place on his face. Mind if I come in? I'm sorry, but I'm trying to sleep. Is something wrong? I guess that's okay. Is something wrong? I had a bad dream. That sounds pretty lame coming from a warrior, doesn't it? I shook my head quickly. Everyone has bad dreams. Setting up, I motioned for him to come sit down at the edge of the bed. He seems unsure, but eventually moves across the room. It was a dream about the but I wasn't there with all of you. I was there with Dad. He was talking, and the wasn't agreeing, and then suddenly I was killing all of them. Every last one of them. I was ripping them apart with my axe, tearing them to shreds. As he speaks, his voice starts to shake. His hands raised to his head. Oh, look, his fox is concerned. Look at his face. Yeah, I'd be concerned too, little fox guy. I'm gonna name him Foxy. This is Foxy. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna comment on every expression this thing makes because it's so cute. Okay. I shouldn't be dumping all this on you. You're just a barmaid, right? I'm sorry, I'll go. He tries to stand, but I grab his arm and pull him back. He sinks back down onto the bed. Oh, those eyes. It looks so sad. There's something wrong with me, isn't there? He looks me straight in the eyes. Yes. I'm sorry, baby. Yes. You're adorable and you're wonderful, but yeah, a bit of a problem. You brought these axes in my room. I don't know, whatever. I'm a little those axes kind of scare me. Why are there holes in the middle? Is that so they move faster? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, he looks me straight in the eyes. His face is contorted with a confused fear. I don't know what to say. So instead, I disagree weakly. No. What? No. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with you, baby. It's all good. It's all good. God. I always have dreams like that. Even when I'm awake. I'll space out and it will feel like I'm drowning in a sea of red. It scares me. Aww. Ah! It's adorable. Frick! I'm gonna die. Oh, that's cute too. Like this guy. It's just like, ooh. And he's looking, it's like, ooh. I'm just like, oh my god, what is she doing? It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I like it. I like it too, I think, maybe. My face is like right up on his face. Hello. I'm not sure what compels me, but I reach out and wrap my arms around him, pressing my forehead into his back. Upon contact, I can feel the strength of his muscles as they heave up and down with his irregular breaths. I can't find the courage to tell him now, but I know I will have to tell him eventually. The others are either scared of going against Erwin's words or too trusting of him. I'm not either of those things. What reason do I have to fear or trust him? I don't know why I came to you about this, but I'm glad I did. I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you. He lays down, being careful not to slide my arms away. Is it okay if I stay here for the night? There's no reason to refuse him. He relaxes when I agree, the stress in his back loosening. I feel safe like this. I think I'll have better dreams. Good night. After I say my own good nights, good night! The room falls silent. Following that silence is realization. This was not exactly how I expected to spend my first night on this adventure. I want to roll over the other way, but at the same time, I don't want to let go of him. So it's awkward, but eventually I managed to fall asleep. Ah! It's cute. So cute. So cute. Okay. Days have passed since we stayed at the inn. In those days, we covered a lot of ground and slept on a lot of uncomfortable things. Ooh, my favorite. Whether it was day or night, attacks were frequent. On the path to the forest, we encountered many brigands, hoping to make a quick gold by robbing us. Ah, those jerks. They were dispatched quickly by Kent's berserker. Oh, okay. Watching him take out other humans hurt more than it had when he attacked the bird. Oh, God. I'm gonna tell him the truth so bad, but each time I came close, I could feel Erwin's eyes on the back of my head. Each time I found myself suddenly afraid and falling back in line with everyone's little ploy. I don't think it's Erwin I'm afraid of, though. More than that, it's Kent. How will he react if he learns the truth? Following the group's trend is nothing more than excuse. The forest we're in now is very dense. The trees curl upwards and their branches and leaves form a thick and interwoven canopy above. Oh my god, I love that song. The ground underneath is a thick layer of wet mud and plants that give off an unpleasant smell of mold and fungus. Oh, gross. It's my favorite smell. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, whoops, sorry, you saw that. I missed that part. It's a thick smell that sticks even to the back of my throat. Ooh. There's no sound of birds or animals in the distance, just a stagnant silence that makes my skin crawl and my hair prick upwards. Even the world-class heroes themselves seem to be jarred by the atmosphere, safe for one. Are you afraid? Don't worry. With everyone here, you'll be safe for sure. Gaaaah has her magic, and that will keep us safe. Blake, too. He doesn't look like much, but he has the heart of a real hero. Right, Blake? I'm not so sure about that. Kay hints Blake on the back. It's true. Don't be shy about it. Didn't you tell me once that there's a prophecy in your family about you? Yeah, but I think it's just fake. I'm no hero. I see. That's too bad. Aw. A low rumble resonates across the forest. It's the first sound we've heard outside of ourselves in a couple of hours. Everyone reacts immediately. Gaaaah lighting her arms ablaze, Blake fumbling for his sword, and Kent reaching cautiously for one of his axes. It's about time. Sounds like the real deal, too. Maybe whatever this is will actually get you guys wrecked. Yeah, I look forward to it too, man. Yeah. Were you bored? Oh, can it, you lug. Stop getting all hot and bothered thinking about us dying. I'm thinking about you guys coming back to life, but okay. The rumble turns into a roar, and a small dragon bursts out of the thick foliage. Whatcha! Its mouth is filled with rows of teeth, and its tail is taking trees down with every movement. The air is vibrating with energy, and the group braces themselves. It's weak against steel and ice. Gabs, my dear, maybe you should put away your fire. Oh, shit. Maybe you should put away your fire. Shitty dragons. Her flames flicker away, and she begins to chant a different spell, but... Oh, God. Ah! Kent's faster. His scream is enough to curdle my blood as he darts past the rest of us. He pulled out both of his axes in one graceful movement and spins them wildly. With ease, he dodges the dragon's snapping maw, slides under the tail, and leaps upwards. Both of his blades are brought down deep into the beast's back. Scales break, and the creature whines loudly. No, man! Listen, I just came to have a picnic. Look. I was just here and I just wanted to hang out and stuff. And now you know what are you doing with those axes? Stop it! Ah, that hurts, man. No, stop, please. I'm a friendly dragon. I just look scary. I'm just intimidating on the outside. I'm really nice and small on the inside. It's just I can't speak your language, and like I think there's a miscommunication. I'm really sorry about that, but please don't hurt me. Oh god, poor dragon. Look at his little wings. He can't even go anywhere. It's a little baby dragon. Giving the dragon no time to recover, Kent sweeps his axes towards its head. He digs his heels roughly into its flank and propels forward, using momentum to force his axes deeper and deeper into the thick scales around the dragon's neck. With one more jerking movement, he beheads the creature. Well, level up, right? God. The head hits the damp ground first. In the stillness... Ah, that squish noise. That's disgusting. In the stillness of the dark woods, it's easy to hear the sound it makes. The dragon's body falls next, crashing against the group with a loud and wet oh, God. Blood spreads out from out of the corpse, mingling with the moss and the algae layered below. Oh. Amazing. That's a real hero. What a show-off. Kent stands still for a moment, eyes glazed over. Slowly looks to... What just happened? Apparently I don't know what I'm doing it either. Oh my god, what is going on? I don't understand. The wild and frail expressions on his face gave way to grotesque shock. What? Wow, nice work, Blake. You did a fine job there. Owen smacks Blake on the back. The boy seems confused for only a short moment before letting out a nervous laugh. Thank you. Kent steps backwards, stumbling over the dragon's thick tail. Blake didn't do this. Blake couldn't do this. This isn't... A sword didn't do this. This wasn't magic. Tell me. What really happened? I told you already. Blake did a great job for once. Even if he did do a great job, you'd never praise him. It's not possible. Blake didn't do this. Oh, you'd never praise... It's not possible. You did Oh, wow. Owen seems ready to say more, but his words stop when I punch him roughly. This is it. It's time to tell Kent the truth. It will hurt his feelings, but he needs to know. It isn't right to keep him in the dark about himself. I step forward, open my mouth, and... Oh, jeez. Arms grab me from behind, spin me, and before I can stop it, lips are pressed against mine. Oh, bleh. Bleh. God, no. No. I'm so glad you're safe, Cygnus. Punch him in the face. No, ew, stop. He kisses me again, ew. And I try to pry him off. He's stronger than I would have thought. Kick him. That laugh doesn't sound normal. Instead of his boisterous laughter, it's clunky and rattles like a stone bouncing down the stairs. Wow, Irwin. Who knew? I guess it's always Irwin, isn't it? He continues to laugh as he puts his axes, still covered in blood, on his back and walks away. Oh, Jesus. Didn't I tell you? We don't tell Kent about that, making me have to do something as drastic as that to shut you up. I'll show you how to drastically shut someone up. I finally managed to shove him away. Don't look at me like that. Let's just go... Yes. And deliver a swift kick to his groin. He crumbles over in pain. Lose it! I hope you lose the ability to have children. I'll do it again if I have to, you jerk. That's what you get for playing so dirty. God. Ugh. I'm a rogue. I'm supposed to play dirty. You're mayor. Maybe try acting like that instead. They continue to bicker while Irwin rolls onto the force floor. Oh no. Oh, I feel no remorse. I really don't like you. Okay. That felt pretty good, kicking him, of course. I glance in the direction Ken had gone. I can't see him anymore, so I move quickly to follow after him. Eventually, I catch up to him. He's still laughing. Normally, when he laughs, it is cheerful and filled with such an overbearing optimism. I can't help but smile. But this is different. It's eerie. It's wrong. He stops walking, and I stumble to stop as well, not expecting the sudden action. Do you like Irwin? What? Oh, he thought that... No, not at all. I see. Well, that's reassuring. What were we talking about before that? I don't remember. We were talking about Blake, but that didn't seem relevant at the moment. I know what I needed to tell him, but fear is holding my lips hostage. That laughter, cold and haunting, is still circling in the back of my head. How would the truth make him react? Has anyone talked to you about April before? I doubt it. We all tiptoe around that issue carefully. Even dragging someone like you out here was just another way for us to avoid the truth that she's gone. That someone who meant so much to each of us was taken away. April was really great. She was brave and strong, but her heart was pure. She knew there was a time for fighting and a time for peace. If she had been here, she would have done the same thing you did and picked going to the UM. Because she was different from the rest of them. She was magnificent. True, she was just as headstrong and willing to toss herself into danger without thinking it through, but he's obviously very frustrated. I can only guess at why. Did you love her? You looked up to her. She understood you. I think he likes her. Let's talk somewhere else. He grabs my hand and starts to pull me forward. I'm just going to go ahead and show Cygnus something, okay? Just be careful. We will be. As he said he would, he pulls me ahead and drags me into an area where the bushes are denser. There's a log resting across the ground, long separated from its roots. He sits down and I sit down beside him. You're right. I did love her. Everything about her was amazing. She was brave and strong, but she was always with Erwin, so I knew I didn't stand a chance. Oh, look at the fox. It's like, man. Stupid dick bag. Our distance always felt greater. Oh my god. Our distance always felt greater than that, even. Yeah, there was no way it would have worked. I was okay with that. Sorry if there's like noise in the background. My headphones are starting to hurt me. Oh, it's actually probably my glasses. Okay. From the look on his face, it's easy to guess that he isn't okay with that, as he claims. His usual smile is drawn downward. I mean, he gets everything he wants. That's just what it means to be Erwin Gates. Cygnus, I'd rather he doesn't take you as well. I protest. That kiss earlier wasn't... No, I could tell you didn't ask for that. Okay, I'll be frank. I like you. Aw. Aw. He grabs my hand slowly. The hide gloves are warm to the touch and soft. I don't expect you to like me back. I'll understand if you... Why are you so angry, fox guy? I'll understand if you don't, but I don't want to lose you to Erwin. That's selfish, but I'm tired of losing to him. I don't want to lose to him again. I can't explain it, but I feel like I lost something more than just April to that man. Oh. It feels like he has lost something bigger to April. None of this is fair to you, I know. I just want to tell you how I feel. We're alone. It's just me and him. Erwin can't hear us. I need to tell him. These thoughts are rushing through my head loudly, along with the sound of my own heart beating. I almost don't catch the real meaning of the words he just said to me. The words click into place and my entire face flushes red. Did that embarrass you? How cute. Aw. He's giggling. Compared to the laugh from before, this sound is much more comforting. I can't have your first kiss, but maybe I could have your second? Aw. Ah, he's so cute. Ah, I'm gonna die. I'm nodding, but my face is burning so much the action makes me lightheaded and almost dizzy. I can't remember what I was thinking about before now. We both seem hesitant, processing the reality of what each of us had just agreed to. I can't tell who leans in first. Aww. I need to tell him the truth. That thought runs through my head so strongly, but the feeling of his lips pressed against mine and his fingers weaving through my hair pushes the thought away. It can wait. Whatever it is I need to say so badly, it can wait. He stops kissing me for only a moment to whisper in my ear. I won't let the others take you away from me. Oh, whoa. Oh, that tingles. Startled, I push him away before he can kiss me again. What the hell was that, dude? I'm surprised. Huh? Why were we? He inches away from me on the log. We were kissing, what, wait, did that mean? I don't mind, but, did I say something I shouldn't? I'm at a loss for words. Even if my head wasn't, oh, so that wasn't him, that was his other him. Oh, even if my head wasn't reeling in a million directions at once, I don't think I'd know how to answer that. You should probably not talk to someone like me, Cygnus. I know there's something wrong, and I can't control it. There's something bad in me. It wants to break out. I can feel it pressing from the inside of my skull at all times. I'm sorry. I wish I understood it better. Maybe I could. Grabbing his hand roughly, I do my best to steady my mind. That's right. We're alone. I was going to tell him the truth. There you two are. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting something.
Isn't this a surprise? Cygnus, you're a real player, aren't you?
Blake turns a shade of red that rivals my own and looks away, looks back, and then looks away again. Gun's just staring at us, a weird smile on his face. I let go of Kent's hand quickly. No, it's nothing, Blake. Did you need something?
Gabby and the others were wondering where you went, that's all. I mean, I was wondering too. We were worried.
I suspected to find you both flattened by another dragon, but I guess I can't be that lucky.
What's with this guy? Ah, I see. Let's go, Cygnus. There's still a bit more of a journey ahead of us, before we reach the UM. He stands from the log and claps a hand on Blake's shoulder as he moves past. I'm having trouble standing from the log.
Are you okay? You look kinda pale.
With a nod, I assure him I'm fine. Finally, my legs respond to my demands, and I'm able to stand. Blake goes ahead first, seemingly satisfied that I didn't need help up. Gun lingers around until I walk past him.
April wasn't able to tell him either.
I spin on my heel and look at Gun, eyes wide with confusion.
She was tied down by something and felt that her obligation to that was stronger. You're different.
He walks away. I lost this chance, but there would be others. I won't fail again. I'll tell Kent the truth. After a couple more days, we finally reach the office of the Utopia Makers. It is nothing like what I was expecting. Naturally, I thought we were headed to a council hall style building, but instead we're faced with a huge flat stone wall and a single door. There's a sign confirming that we reached the location that we seeked, but that's it. Is this really the right place? Beyond that door is a huge twisting maze, Cygnus. It's how the UM makes sure that only those who truly want to seek peace appear before them. Is that it? Sounds more like they have a lot of enemies to me, yeah. Man, if I had a lot of enemies, I would put a huge maze in front of my house too. I'd keep them busy, and maybe I could just lock the ending of the door and they won't be able to get through if they do get through the maze.
The last time we came here, this took a while, didn't it?
I know it took Dad and I a good month or so to weave through it. Really, I would have thought your dad would have just smashed his way in. Dad's not a brute. Besides, they say you lose favor with the UM if you don't complete the maze fairly. It's a test of patience. My dad wasn't happy about leaving the dog sleds outside, but it was too warm in there for them.
We don't have that kind of time. In a month, evil could destroy the entire world. Rip everyone into tiny little pieces.
If we were stuck inside the maze, if we were stuck inside this maze, we wouldn't even know it was happening.
That's right. We wouldn't even get to hear the screams of all the people as the world was torn apart.
Aw, how disappointing, Gun. We should have just went to Hick Village like I said in the first place. Come on, guys, don't be that way. I'm sure we'll navigate this maze faster than Dad was able to. We have Erwin. He's smart. He'll have no trouble getting through it. Dad walked us in a lot of circles. It'd probably take Erwin like a week. As much as I'm flattered, doing a maze from the inside still sounds a bit... It'll be fine, everyone. Hey, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just look at my face. Look at my cute little face. Look at my smile. It'll all be fine. It'll all be okay. Kent's beaming smile doesn't seem to change anyone's opinions. A week? That was still enough time for an immediate threat to do a lot of damage. If only we could just jump over.
I don't think that's possible.
Kent's right. It'll be fine. Everyone, please stand back. Oh, not you, Kent. Come here for a minute. Ken obliges, and the two move close to one of the maze walls. Everyone else backs up, myself included. The others seem to be bracing themselves for something, but what? My imagination isn't given any time to think what over before Irwin gives Kent a hard kick in the back of his leg, and then scurries off to the side as well. Kent's weapons come out instinctively, swinging in a violent and blind arc around him. The impact easily smashes the wall open. Aww. Aww. As quickly as it began, Kent's berserker mode ended. He stares dumbfounded at the gap in the wall and his axe is in his hand. Huh? Was the entrance here before? Aww. I hate you! You're taking advantage of this poor baby. Oh my god. I feel bad. God, you're terrible. As good luck would have it, the walls sort of opened up for us. How's that luck? The actual door is right there. It's good luck because it might mean other areas of the wall could cave in while we're there. Maybe they didn't pay their maintenance bills last month. Let's go. Wait, taking advantage of this isn't right. Aww. Don't you go turning pessimistic on us now. The UN likely planned for this. They saw how real the threat was and have provided a way to expedite our journey through the maze. Didn't you just finish telling us everything would be fine? That's true. You're right. This is just good luck, and there's nothing wrong with accepting good luck. Oh my god, I feel so bad for Kent. Jeez. The maze would have been... stretch. The maze would have been a big deal to a regular group of adventurers, but I have to remember that I'm dealing with world-class heroes. Of course, some maze can't stand in their way that easily. Some maze can't stand in their way. Still, even I can't stand when he does that. Oh. Huh? It's sick. Come on, we went over it. It's convenient. Imagine if we had to spend a week or a month in this place. What do you think, Cygnus? Suddenly there's 3 sets of eyes turned towards me, questioning eyes. What do I think? It's wrong, of course. Kent deserves to know the truth. I already know your answer. That's why we're counting on you to change things. I'll be cheering you on, Cygnus. What? No help? Cowards. Jeez. We continue on through the maze in this form. At first, an unaware Kent simply destroys any wall that stands as a dead end. Eventually, Irwin's frustration has us making a beeline toward the heart of the maze. It takes Kent only a few hours to smash down all the walls standing between us and the UN building at the end. This is more than what I expected from a building that houses the Utopia makers. Oh, this is what I was expecting. This beautiful, Olympus-looking kind of thing. Standing before us is a building made of polished white marble, with many pillars reaching towards the sky. Intricate designs are carved across every flat surface depicting dragons, warriors, villagers, a diorama of the world. All that stands between us now is a large flight of stairs and an impressive archway that serves up as the door. We're almost there, and it hasn't even been a day. I guess I was right to trust you, wasn't I, Irwin? Oh, God, no. My stomach rolls at the mere thought. Oh, my God, you poor baby. You're a dick. Oh, God, I hate you. Of course. If you can't trust your leader, who can you trust? Anybody else. Anybody else. Anyone. Anyone. All the other guys are good, except for maybe Gaaaah, who's just like, oh, hey, it's convenient. But Gaaaah makes a fake puking sound behind me. I think I'd trust evil with my belongings before I trust our beloved leader. Don't be silly. Bad habits aside, Irwin's always looking out for what's best for us. Right, Irwin? Right. Well, let's be off then. Oh, his eyes are red. Why? I don't know. Oh, that's kind of creepy. I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. As a group, we climb the stairs and walk between the pearly archway into the circular room that awaits us. Something isn't right. The room looks like an arena. There's no roof. We are standing at the ground level and We are standing at ground level, and around us, rising upwards, are rows upon rows of benches, like the sort spectators would sit at when watching a gladiator match. Alright, I'm really sorry, you guys, but I think this is a good place to stop, because next up is, I don't know how long the video is going to be, but next up is going to be the ending for Kent, and I'm going to do both endings, the good one and the bad one. So, alrighty. Hope you guys had a good time, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!